Him and I, him and I, him and I, him and I. That's what I be saying in my head when I say Gemini. I be like him and I, but Gemini. What's up, y'all? This is y'all's bonus reading, okay? I wanted to do this because my channel is newer. Like, yes, I created it in 2023, but at that time I was using Instagram, and then eventually my Instagram, something had happened with that, so I used TikTok, and then I got off of there, and I have decided that I am going to be on YouTube, and I'm going to be on here consistently, and see where that takes me and leads me. Um, so I say all that to say that my views are usually lower. Like the highest view that I have had is like in the 60s until y'all's reading last week, which is at like 220 something. It's almost at 230. So I'm just very appreciative. And when I see that happen along the way with whatever sign, especially while my views are still building up, I am going to give back. So this is y'all bonus reading. So for those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Marlissa. This is at Word from Mars Tarot. And this is going to be a bonus love reading, okay? So I have this right in front of me. I have different oracle, other decks in front of me, and I have this deck that I'm going to use to clarify with what's going on, provide you with a little bit more information from each card. For some of you, 222 may be a relevant, angel number for you. I also see like 234 here in a row. So some of your steps may be in ordered when it comes to, your love life, even if shit feels out of whack. Like, I feel like it's happening how it's supposed to with those numbers being lined up. All right. The signs that I see here, actually, I don't know what this card is. Okay. All right, Gemini. So the signs that I see here are Pisces, Gemini, and Scorpio. Pisces, Gemini, and Scorpio. I also see that you could be connected to an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if any of that sounds, familiar to you, if whether it's your person's sun, moon, Venus, Mars, rising, north node, south node, go ahead and watch those videos. I mostly encourage you to just watch your placements, all right? Because cross-watching, it's not it, and it can get very obsessive in this bitch, but Geminis, y'all don't listen. You're going to do what the fuck you want to do anyway. Also, one of these cards popped out in the Pisces reading. So even though I already just said Pisces, like if you have a Pisces placement or you're connected to one, you may want to go and watch that reading once you see this. Because your bonus video will be posted after the last three signs, and Pisces was literally number 12. All right. So there's somewhere, Gemini, even though I know y'all love to chat, I know y'all love to talk, but there's somewhere in love where you're also being called to listen and to be a little bit more quiet in your relationship, all right? It's important to listen to what this other person that you're with is saying, or even what they're not saying as far as their body language, all right? Or also like Gemini, you can be very smart and mentally stimulated, so you may make more assumptions, but make sure you're listening and asking questions and being present, okay? So the affirmation with this card is, I honor myself by being present and truly listening to the messages I hear. High Priestess. Some of you, yes, you're going to want to rely on your friends. This is just such a Gemini message. Like when y'all get like the opposite messages, like, oh, you're being called to be quiet, but also rely on your friends. Well, if you're relying on your friends, you're probably talking to them about things. So you take it how it resonates for yourself. All right. But listening is a gift. It says, give this gift to your partner, parents, children, friends, coworkers, pets, and anyone you meet. Most important, give this gift to yourself. Tune into your mind, body, and soul. Are you listening? What do you hear? So some of you are calling to be more mindful, but the High Priestess is somebody who's highly secretive or can keep secrets. Just FYI, all right? So I see here that you're being called to spread your wings. I feel like there is going to be some sort of decision to make when it comes to your love life. All right, we have the spread your wings card and the lovers card right next to one another. All right, in traditional tarot, this would be known as the lovers in sign of Gemini, which can also signify making some sort of decision. The spread your wings card is like, are you going to try something new, or are you going to stick to what you know? So some of you may be making a decision whether you want to leave your partner or not. And then for some of you, it may not be that. It may be like doing something different in this relationship, like handling something different. I can also tell you that trauma is fucking y'all up, fucking you or your partner up, or both of y'all. All right, like y'all inner child trauma that really needs to be resolved and worked through. Okay. I also feel like the strength of your relationship, especially if you are with the soulmate, I feel like that is being tested right now with the solar plexus chakra card being next to the lovers. All right. The solar plexus chakra is the mantra to go with this card is I can. So it's about your power, your courage, your vitality, your willpower. All right. So what are you willing to, kind of like fight for? How courageous are you going to be in this relationship with your soulmate? It's also going to be that's also about like your strength. So like, how strong are you going to be to make the decision that you may need to make? All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have finding balance, which is so crazy because the balance card is underneath that. All right. And this is for sign of temperance, Sagittarius. You may have a Sagittarius that helps you with finding balance. All right. But yeah, the finding balance card here means that you're also struggling to balance your priorities, or some of you Geminis who are single, maybe you are being balanced by your partner, or you may be balancing multiple people. But sometimes that card is about balancing multiple like responsibilities that you have. All right. Some of you, are needing to reach out. All right, reach out to get some physical support. Whether that is like the support of a mental health clinician, whether that is the support of family and friends, but you are being called to reach out. Some of you may be having to make a decision, like if you are in separation, like from a partner, some of you may be having to make a decision whether you're going to reach out or not. Okay. Something is transforming in your relationships. I will say that, okay, because we do have the release card here. Release. In traditional tarot, this is known as the death card, sign of Scorpio. So, in the death card, some of you may have experienced one, recently, like a death. But if not that, Gemini, it's a very transformational time period in your life right now. And in order for you to stay the course, all right, and to learn through whatever's going on, because learn through this is underneath this card, like you're going to have to release and let go and go on ahead and move forward. All right. I'm going to ask for more clarity about each card. So let me see, because I don't want these to fall on the floor, but what can you do? All right, clarify this spread your wings card. Clarify this spread your wings card. Why is the spread your wings card here for the sign of Gemini? Clarify this spread your wings card. What do the Geminis need to spread their wings, about? Like, what's going on? That's too many. Got a whole stack of cards. All right. For some of you, it could be how you operate in love. All right, tell me more. All right, thank you. All right, so Gemini, you have a lot of creativity, within you. All right, you have a lot of creative spark. For some of you, there could be something with sex here. Not even gonna hold you. All right, with the Ace of Wands, this can signify good sex, but also it's a big creative energy. So like how you're going about growing, or how you're going about, passion and maybe connecting with your partner, how you're going after new opportunities. Like, I think some of you may sometimes allow your partner to hold you back. I'm not even gonna hold you. All right. Like, some of you may allow your partner to hold you back from like new like beginnings and new opportunities, as far as like your projects go. Okay. So that could be a decision that you may have to make, like moving forward. All right. Maybe some of you Geminis, because y'all can be stubborn. All right. Maybe some of you end up being stuck with thinking a certain way and like just being very stubborn. And it's like, okay, it's time to let go and to surrender and to listen to other perspectives that are not your own, and to have some new beginnings and to take a leap of faith. All right. To be a little bit more, spontaneous and free spirited, and to take some chances, which Geminis, y'all don't usually have, issues with doing that. But if you're operating in a lack mindset, or, fearful or something in related to your childhood trauma, or you have an earth sign, in your Venus or your moon, specifically, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, like that may be holding you back. All right. These are the cards that came up for you. Ace of Wands. All right. To clarify, the Spread Your Wings card, the Ace of Wands, the Fool, which is for sign of Aries, and the Hangman, sign of Pisces. All right. So you're needing to spread your wings a little bit more. Look at things differently, okay? Clarify this love card. Clarify this love card. Why is this love card here? Is this about their actual relationship? Is this about a decision they need to make? Clarify the love card. Clarify the love card. Okay. All right. It's about a decision. It's about a decision. There's some sort of honest conversation that may need to happen, between you and your lover. And I feel like at some point, either you were isolating or your partner was isolating. All right. Somebody may have been isolating through because of some form of rejection, whether it was actual or perceived rejection. Okay. And it's like, we got to leave that shit behind. I think that is the decision making. Like, no more isolating. All right. We're not going to isolate from one another. Or, again, if some of you are allowing your partner to hold yourself back, you're not going to allow that anymore. You're not going to allow yourself to be stuck. And some of you may make the choice to move on. All right. You have the Six of Swords here, and you have the Hermit reversed. Hermit is for Virgo. Right, sign of Virgo. The honest conversation about, what's going on and like how you would like to move forward in that, because we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Clarify this reach out card. Who is Gemini supposed to reach out to? Who is Gemini supposed to reach out to? Reach out. Clarify this. Okay. So Gemini, you may have an older Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, or just someone who is, more mature, somebody who works very, hard. There's somebody who has pretty much everything, that they want, or they're working hard on that right now. All right. But you are supposed to be reaching out to a Queen of Swords. This is somebody who is honest, somebody who's fair, somebody who has direct communication, all right, constructive criticism, someone who's objective and logical, all right. This could be somebody who is a little older than you. It doesn't have to be. This also could be you reaching out to your higher self. Just want to keep that in mind here. You may be needing to reach out to your higher self, because remember, the overall energy of the spread is listen, which is the High Priestess, which means you have a lot of the knowledge that you seek within yourself. So you take that how it resonates. Clarify the solar plexus chakra. Clarify the solar plexus chakra. What do they need to know they can do? Oh, Gemini. Yeah, whatever you're hurt about, some sort of painful ending that you had, some sort of deep wound, a crisis that you recently went through. You may be seeing it as a failure. You could be feeling exhausted. You got to know that you can push through that. you got to know that you can push through the Ten of Swords. So even though you may have felt like the Ten of Swords recently, or you could be feeling like the Ten of Swords, like, it's okay. And also, I want you to keep in mind that because the Two of Pentacles is here at the bottom of the deck and it's at the bottom of this deck too. So just know while you're fighting through this like betrayal or this failure, perceived failure, or feelings of hurt, it's going to take you a little bit to like get back balanced. And that's okay. But you do have the willpower to get through it. What are the Geminis supposed to be releasing? What is the death and rebirth that's taking place? Okay. So, Gemini, self-limited beliefs. Remember earlier I mentioned something about lack, okay? Releasing some immaturity, especially emotionally, and especially if it's like when you end up being fiery, all right? But releasing, you know, immaturity, releasing self-limited beliefs, you know, if you're flaky or unreliable, all of that, laziness, it's time to release that. That's getting in the way of you moving forward, all right? Chariot at the bottom of the deck, sign of Cancer. So that's me clarifying everything. So let me go ahead and just show you all the oracle cards that came out, all right? At the bottom of the deck, we have conflicted, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. All right, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. I had heard Katy Perry, hot and cold, like when I was pulling the cards earlier, I was singing that. It was something else I was singing too. I think I sang like 3 different songs. All right, but we have clarity here. Truth, intentions, honesty. So again, that honest conversation is going to bring some clarity, especially to things that you've been secretive about or your partner has been secret about. We have obscurity, secrets, mysterious, mysteries, excuse me, not mysterious, secrets, mysteries, concealing. All right, and that may be, again, why this listen card is here. And she got that amethyst, you know, around her neck. And then this card, the clarity, has all this like purple here. So some of y'all may want to wear purple. Some of y'all may want to get you a little stone, crystal, all right? Wear it so some truth can start coming out. And we have curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. So some of you all is like, you may curse yourself with your negative mind, which that's come out multiple times in here, like the lack mindset, you know, self-limiting beliefs, all right? And if that's not you, it's your partner. Somebody may feel like you're hexing them, all right? At the bottom of the deck, we have Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have inner child trauma. Like I told y'all, this has come out more than once. We have meant to be, and we have long term. So whatever partner this is, it doesn't mean that y'all are not meant to be. It's just like some things have to be worked through. All right, and also talked about. Like, niggas gotta stop being so damn secretive. All right, we have let it happen organically. Let it happen organically. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says no need to hurry. So also, this is not a process that needs to be hurried, Gemini. I know y'all like to rush, but no. We have fear-based. So again, all right, that lack mentality, self-limiting beliefs, negative thinking, all of that, it's not serving you, all right? We have curious about you. This card doesn't make sense to me. Like, out of all the cards that come out in this deck, I don't know who's curious. I mean, Geminis, y'all are nosy, but I don't know. Also, underneath that Earth sign card earlier was fling. So maybe y'all have like a past fling that's like curious about you, but I don't know if y'all give a fuck, to be honest. We have trauma involved. And we have nearby. Some of you may live near your partner. Something may be happening soon, whatever the case may be. All right. And then 3 cards came out for the romance angels. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. All right. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So some of you, this is a very strong connection that you have. All right. And look how intimate these both are. Like, wow. And then we also have forgiving and learning. So, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay. So, again, that trauma is eating you and y'all up. Forgiving and learning. And at the bottom of this deck, it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. What you remember, the reach out card. All right. So, Geminis, that is what I have for you. I hope that you liked your bonus reading. I appreciate y'all again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.